Hey there, and welcome to Ask Digit, where we get one of our experts to answer your tech questions. Today, we have Prasad Banerjee, who's a senior reviewer with Digit, who's going to answer what is the best smartphone to get for under rupees 25,000. So, Prasad, tell us, what do you think are the top 3 smartphones you can get for under rupees 25,000?
So Varun, I'd go for the OnePlus 2, which is the pick of the lot right now. And the other two, I would choose the Asus Zenfone 2, that's the 4GB RAM version, and the OnePlus 1.
Okay, what are the price points of all of these three?
So the OnePlus 2 costs 24,999. You're looking at the absolute high end of top end of your budget, and the Asus Zenfone 2 costs 22,999. You end up saving a little more. If you want to save further, you go for the OnePlus 1, which costs 21,999 for the 64GB model.
So when you're purchasing a smartphone this price range, what are the things that you really should be keeping your eye on? As in, what are the key considerations?
So the first thing that I tell people now is that, 25,000 is not a small amount of money. So your phone should have no, there should be no compromises, which is something you really have to pay attention to. Second is you have to prioritize what is the thing that you really want. So what is your first priority? Choose your phone based on that. Third is of course the service support. For example, the OnePlus 2 and the OnePlus 1. When the OnePlus 1 originally came, there was the invites issue. Now with the OnePlus 2, people don't get invites. So yes, if you do want a phone right now, the Zenfone 2 should be the phone that you go for. But if you can wait, go for the OnePlus 2. Of course, service centers is another issue. OnePlus has been working on it, but it's still not probably as good as Asus in it. Then again, Asus is also trying to ramp up as they go about, So it's pretty much similar. Both have considerable service support, but you would want it to be better. They're not at the level of, say, a Samsung right now.
So given the considerations that go with a OnePlus 2 or a OnePlus 1 in terms of service, in terms of being able to get it, well, tell me one thing, how do you get an invite to get a OnePlus 2?
So currently they have a queue that's going on. You can basically go to the OnePlus site and you can, apply for an invite, you get added to the queue, and that queue has more than 1 lakh, 2 lakh people, actually much more than that. Wow. So you will end up meeting. There are other avenues, like many websites are hosting various competitions to get invites. We might do something sometime soon. So these are basically the avenues that you can go by. It is difficult, but then once you do get the phone, at least OnePlus fans, they think it's really worth it.
So as I was saying, taking into mind those considerations about availability and service, what are the key features of the OnePlus 2 that you think gives it that edge?
I think the fact that the Snapdragon 810 has been put to the right use, despite its heating problems, OnePlus has dealt with that perfectly, and there are no heating issues. This phone performs very well. OnePlus's algorithms, they let the CPU perform the right way. It offloads tasks properly. There is no heating. It's got a really good camera. The laser autofocus camera is quite nice. You want to shoot a lot of macros, the laser autofocus is going to help you. Otherwise also the camera is very, very good. Yes, you do not get NFC, but that I don't think not having NFC is a very, very big issue for people. So overall, I think the OnePlus 2, if you consider the entire phone, build, camera, performance, I think it's just a complete package. So it's a very good phone to go for. With the Zenfone 2, for example, you won't get as good a camera as the OnePlus 2. So it's basically, since you're spending at the top end of your budget, you should get everything, like I said.
And what are some of the key features of the Zenfone that you think?
So the Zenfone 2, while many people, they do not think Intel processors are good, the new Intel processors on the Zenfone 2 are amazing. They're at par with the OnePlus 1, which is saying something. And on top of that, you get 4GB RAM, which means you can do as much multitasking as you possibly can think of. You can actually end up running 3 to 4 high-end games on the Zenfone 2 at the same time, which is a lot of multitasking. So it is a very powerful device. Many people do like Asus's UI quite a bit. So overall, that phone, I think where it lacks is the camera a little bit compared to the OnePlus 2. It is better than some others, but it's compared to the OnePlus 2, it's not as good. And I think Asus could have worked on the build a little bit more. But otherwise, it's a very, very good phone.
Makes perfect sense to me. So we'd also, my final question is our most popular question on Facebook. Why Katapakil Bahubali? So to learn more, visit digit.in/top-products, and you can find an entire listing of our favorite smartphones. And if you have more questions, feel free to put them on Facebook. We'll ask our experts. Thank you so much.